Oh, that's just disgusting.
What are we talking about?
That man with his ass outside.
Oh, you mean the sagging thing, right?
Yeah, whatever you call it.
You want me to sag my pants?
No, why?
Would you mind if I did sag my pants though?
Yes, I would mind.
Why would you mind?
Because that's not how you were raised. That is very thuggish.
It is disgusting. Do you know where it came from? Do you know why these people do it?
I don't know. Maybe you should find out.
So this is where my story begins. My mother's question soon became my own. What is this sagging nonsense, and why is it that people like it so much? I decided to ask a few of my teachers what they think of it and what they know about it.
Am I the only dude that's tired of seeing people walking down the street with their pants down to their thighs? It don't matter if you're broke or rich, celebrities, rap stars, they do it too. I'm sick of seeing your nasty draws, alright? So this song is just for you. Pull them up, fool. Every time I see you, man, I'm like, brother, please. Walking around town, pants down to your knees. Do you suffer from a hip disease? And God forbid if you have to bend over 90 degrees. You look dumb and I'm not fronting. Plus your drawers look like the tracks of Daytona 500 with skid marks all over the place. But you're proud as you sag only smile on your face. You think
sagging is not for me. You know, I understand why some males choose to sag their pants, hang their pants below their butts. But, you know, I grew up maybe in a different time period. We did have people who sagged their pants when I was younger, but it wasn't as out and open as it is today.
I don't understand it as a fashion statement. I don't get sagging at all. It looks horrible. It seems completely impractical because I'm not sure how you're supposed to walk when your pants are below your behind and you have a belt strapped around your thighs and you're trying to walk down the street and at the same time hold your pants up.
Now, I understand that students and teenagers and other folks need to have their own style and distinguish themselves from a population, but how can you walk?
I imagine it is a prison thing because there are no belts in prison. I'm told, I've had a couple of uncles who've been there.
But also read in some places that in prison culture, if you wore your pants up your butt, you were taken. You were literally owned by another male inmate.
You're walking around without a belt, and you have to find a creative way to keep your pants on your ass, and I imagine at some point you get frustrated and you say, "Ah, screw it."
I never asked a person, why do you do that? I mean, I just assumed they were being followers, you know? You saw one person doing it, and usually if girls don't mind, then they're gonna do it.
I don't know, it's just a style, you know, I just do this because it's, you know, I'm like, they've never given me any real reason other than it's the style.
Please pull your pants up. I don't want to see your tiny whities. I don't want to see your tiny whities. Please pull your pants up. Please pull your pants up. I don't want to see your tiny whities. I don't want to see your tiny whities.
So let me get this straight. You got a size 26 hip, but you buy 38s. And you put a belt on, but I don't know why. Cause you still hold your pants up as you walk by with the hand on your buckle and the other gives dab. Most rappers dress like rappers.
We're gonna set up at Times Square, right? Yes. How are you gonna approach them?
We can take the formal approach by asking them simply, what is their position on how people sag their pants? Do they like it? Do you think it's appropriate? Or they could do whatever they want?
And how you kind of stop them?
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir.
We try that for now, but if it doesn't work, we gotta try something else.
You should be the person that asks the people because, you know, you love people, you know, so I should shoot.
I want to make sure I have a good shot, so I'm gonna have you talk to the people, and then we can switch off, okay?
Okay, but me first.
Fine. Dagger. Where? Girl. A girl sagging with this girl. Where? Purple back. He's not sagging. He is. You can't see him from here. He got a black pole. He got pulled on. Come on.
Excuse me. You want to be your friend? Huh?
No, because it's not that bad. I just don't like when people have it like
There's
down
some guys
there.
that overdo it.
Yeah,
where it's like down here. It's not. Yeah, I'm not like sagging that much.
Yeah, no.
I just sag because that's just how I am. Like that's how I was raised. Like, oh, my brother sag, I sag. Like that's just my style. Like.
You know where it came from?
My mother told me jail, but. Yeah, but I really don't care. I'm not in jail. I'm on the street.
You know what it represents though?
That's in jail.
They sag because that's a swag.
I want my clothes to represent me. Type of person I am, my style, my swag. Personality. What type of person you is?
I'm not gonna dress as somebody else to match the crowd. I'm gonna stand out, like right now, like I'm gonna stand out, do me. I mean, if you dress to a code, we ain't better than anybody else, so you gotta find your own path in life. That's what I'm doing.
If I caught my child walking around with their pants hanging off their ass, I would probably wind up in jail.
I have no reaction because that wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. That's like imagining the world without color. I can't imagine the world without color. I couldn't imagine my 16-year-old Nia Asada bringing somebody home like that. She would know better.
I would tear that ass up. But my child would know better. That just would not happen. Derek, pull your pants up. Do I have to see that?
We've been deculturalized in a sense in this country. You know, so we don't have a connection to our past, to our ancestors, to the struggle people have made before us. So we walk and react as if we didn't come from kings and queens. And that's our ancestry. We are royal.
If you had a message for adults about sagging, what would it be?
Leave us alone.
when they were younger, when they thought something was cool, and somebody would tell them something,
They didn't like it.
They gave us the same attitude. So we're just doing what they were doing, but differently when we were, younger.
What would you say to somebody who was intimidated by people who sag their pants?
You gotta get your own, man. You gotta get your own. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Don't judge a book by its cover. You know?
I don't understand what he's saying to me.
Why do guys sag their pants?
Oh, what size are my pants? 32. They 32.
No, not your size. Why do you sag?
Why do I swag?
Sag, wear your pants.
Oh, why do I wear? Oh, because that's the way I like it. That's me. That's the way I do it. That's my fashion. That's the way I like to rock my shit.
Skip all that sagging shit, man. Don't sag, man. If you're a real man, you ain't gonna sag. Check out the movies, man. Look at your boy Brad Pitt. He ain't sagging in no movies, you feel me?
Well, one thing I would say, you have to be really, really careful and sensitive because you don't want to support the idea of normalcy perpetuated by the dominant culture. Right? The dominant culture tells you what's normal, what's abnormal. There is white folks who do crazy stuff. Nobody says anything. Right? Wear their hair different ways, have piercings all over the place, and it's seen as being revolutionary or being different, but no one looks at them in a negative light. But when we do something different, we're somehow negative, we're somehow inferior, we're somehow immoral. So I would never bring the morality argument with bring your pants off your butt, wearing your pants off your butt. I would focus on our cultural values, and not compare it to the dominant culture's sense of normality. That's really, really important for people to understand that.
Part of it is, and this is what remains unspoken, is that kids are kids and they understand what gets on adults' nerves.
Well, I get so upset when I see it because I don't want to see a young man's butt cheeks, especially in my classroom. So I just run up on them and sometimes I pinch their butt. They, Miss Mom, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You invited me to your butt. You showed me your butt. You obviously want it pinched.